Today we're going to use our handprint to make a Happy New Year's gnome.
For today's craft, you're going to need some scissors, a pencil, a black marker crown or pencil crown, some glue, and some paper. I have a variety of different colors. Here I'm using a little bit of orange for my nose. I'm using a little bit of this purplish color for some of my decorations. My hat is going to be this bright color, and then my beard, my handprint, is going to be here. This is what I've already made. So here I've used white, and instead of this color I've used black. Instead of this color I've used some yellow. So go ahead, grab whatever colors you would like to use, and let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is grab your white piece of paper. You put your hand on that white piece of paper, take your pencil, and you're going to trace around your hand. Now you might need help with this. When you are tracing, you just gently go around your fingers. They're kind of like long, thin oval shapes. You're not trying to get into every little nook and cranny of your little fingers. You are just tracing around. When you get to the end, you will join it. Once that happens, you're going to cut that out. Moving your handprint to the side, you are going to take the color you're going to use for your hat. So I'm using this color for my hat. I'm going to fold it over left to right, and I am going to be using my pencil to draw on this fold line. So here's my fold line, and on that fold line, I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to go across, then I'm going to come down on a slight diagonal, just very slight diagonal. Then I'm going to go out, curve around, and back in again. So across, slight diagonal down, out, around, and back in again, and I'm going to cut that out. The next thing I'm going to do is draw my nose. So pick the color you would like for your nose and grab your pencil. You're going to draw an oval shape. Once you have your oval shape, cut that out. And this is the color I'm going to use for a little bit of decoration. All I want is some thin strips. Now this is as long as I need them. If I go this length, it's also okay. You'll just have longer curls. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to show you, I'm going to use some shorter curls, and I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to cut across, and I'm trying just to make all my strips about the same. Now, I'm going to do a bunch of them. Not really counting as I go, because you can always make more. If you want more decorations, you use more strips. Less decorations, you use fewer strips. You can decide what you would like to do. So go ahead and cut your strips. So I'm going to assemble my hat, putting some glue, gluing that right over top of my hand. And then I'm going to take my nose, put a little bit of glue on that.
I'm going to take my black marker and I'm going to put the year on my fingers. I am celebrating 2024 this year, but you put whatever it happens to be for you. So put that at the bottom.
And now is where you get to be a little bit creative. You're going to take your scissors and just hold them together so that you don't cut yourself. So pushing those together, and you just take your little strips and gently pull. So you're just going to do this with all of your strips, and then I will glue them on. I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. So go ahead and curl all your strips.
Once you have your strips all curled, we are ready to glue. Now this is where you get to be creative, so anything goes. I have decided to put mine in little groups of 3 or 4. So I put one down, and then I put my second one just layered right over top, and I just keep going. I'm going to add them to different places on my hat. You do what you would like, and I will meet you back here to see your final product. Go ahead.
And when you're happy with it, you are done. There it is. If you're watching this at New Year's, Happy New Year.
Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.